Hey guys, what's up? It's me, MJ Fangirl, and in today's video, we're going to be doing a Jackson 5 video, a reaction video. I'm going to be reacting to the Jackson's Road to Victory. It's like a little compilation, explanation video. I actually haven't watched the whole thing, so let me not even tell a lie. I haven't really seen it, so I just did a little peek to see if it'd be interesting. It looked really good. I love Michael Jackson. I love the Jackson family, and to me, it's really important for all fans to acknowledge where Michael came from, where the Jackson 5 came from, and their road to superstardom and legendary status. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Happy holidays, by the way. I got my Christmas tree up here in the background, so I thought I'd switch it up for you guys so you guys could see a little holiday decor. We're towards the end of the year, so I hope you guys don't mind. Stay tuned. You don't want to miss this reaction video. You are now watching MJ Fangirl TV.
Girl, you got to know. We can touch the sky.
Alright, so before we get into the reaction, my name's MJ Fangirl. If you have not seen my face before, I make tons of videos all about Michael Jackson and his family, the Jacksons, the whole musical shebang. I mostly talk about Jackson 5 and Jacksons, though I'm a huge fan of those two groups as well as Michael Jackson's solo career. So if you're interested in anything like that, we do lots of reaction videos, merch reviews, event vlogs. I just had the opportunity to attend a Halloween fundraiser party at Havenhurst, the home that Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5 lived in Los Angeles. That was kind of became their permanent home, their last home in the 70s. And so many generations of Jacksons lived there and grew up there. And so I really wanted to share that with you. You guys can check that video out. One of my favorite moments of my fandom, like in all of my 34 years of life and 20 plus years of fandom. So anyway, let's get into this reaction video right now.
Back in 1968.
I like this already, you guys. Show me all the history. That's like my thing.
Between 1968 and 1975, the Jacksons released 27 albums under the Motown label, hit after hit after hit.
Wow. How many? Did he say 27?
I would like to see a show in Europe. Like Europe. Yeah, I think that's great.
This is where Michael Jackson dreamed about touring Europe. Gary, Indiana, where he and his 8 brothers and sisters grew up on, coincidentally, Jackson Street.
First we started in Gary, Indiana. So we just started listening to the radio, and so we just got together. Then we sang country songs.
I think this is a little chopped up, maybe because of copyright, because that clip just ended so abruptly. Wow.
He was taught that you have to be afraid of these people. They're going to grab your hair, they're going to pull, and you have to run from them. You must run from them for your life. And that's what he was taught from the very, very beginning.
Wow.
Do indeed stir up an audience into a frenzy. So comes the ultimate test to the Jackson security people. And before each concert, some advice.
Be careful when you reach over to shake the hands of the guys out in front. Everybody. Don't get too close to the end because we got an awful rough crowd.
I never get too close.
Okay? What did I say?
Do we have enough security for the show?
Yes, we're getting more security now. You know,
as long as the security tight, I'll be tight.
Oh, I love that. I've never seen that clip before. Long security tight, I'll be tight.
Symbol was in turmoil, or so it seemed. The Jackson 5, minus that sex symbol, Jermaine, were leaving the corporate family that spawned their career and moving to Epic Records. For Jermaine, it was an emotional time.
I stayed at Motown because I felt that's who introduced us to the world as the Jackson 5, so that's where I wanted to stay. A lot of people said it's because he was married to the chairman's daughter and this and that, and it didn't have anything to do with that. I stayed in Motown because that's what I believed in. So they went on and I stayed, but still that never parted us from being family, from being blood. It's just that I believe in one thing and they believe in something different.
Maintained his relationship with his brothers, who found themselves on a professional launching pad with a new record company, new management, and a maturing, blossoming Michael Jackson increasingly at the helm.
There we go with that fast robot. Is it just me, you guys, or did the robot just get totally uncontrolled? The robot evolved. The robot evolved over the years. It just got so fast. I just love it. Dun, dun, dun. My camera's shaking because my cat is playing by the tripod, so let's hope that we can keep this camera standing.
By now, young Randy Jackson had been upgraded to a full-fledged member of the group. Destiny, Triumph, Off the Wall, Michael's first solo effort.
No.
And then
I love that.
For the Jacksons,
Sylvia Chase interview.
Or the Jacksons, until it's hard to destroy that. It's hard to tear that down. Michael's success today, my success, my sisters, Latoya, Rebe, Janet, and the Jacksons, my brothers. I mean, it has a lot to do with what was built from day one.
He's right about that. I mean, Motown was such an important place for the Jackson 5 to be, around all those stars in the midst of that height of Motown like takeover, you know, the sound of America, the sound of the youth of America, or something like that. Truly, I believe that the Jackson 5 being there was so important to their career. But moving to Epic was even more important.
Tell my brother about these rehearsals. See, we rehearse so much now because well, first of all, the world is going to see us at our best, but still, we want to just even feel like we're giving our best. And so, the fact that I'm coming in and Marlon's got to get up off my note. He's been singing my note all these years, so now he's got to get it back to me.
That's funny.
A lot of the stuff we did with the Jackson 5, a lot of Michael's new stuff off his Thriller album, his Off the Wall album, a lot of Jackson stuff. So we're going to just mix up a lot of stuff and just do a great show.
You guys go out and have a good show tonight. We're going to kill them dead. All right.
Oh my goodness. Ah! When I see this stuff, I actually get emotional. Like, why am I starting to tear up? Because I wish that I was here. Oh my gosh, at this time. Like, wow. Like, watching this is just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe the Jacksons like accomplished this and they did this and they were doing this. I can't. Oh, I can't. I love this. It's so good.
For Michael Jackson, accepting awards has become almost routine. But most anyone who knows him will tell you Michael's real reward comes from his audience, the fans. They trail his every step.
The people would find out where we were staying and they would be there. We've had the management of the Marriott Hotel in Philadelphia ask us to please bring them downstairs to get 5,000 girls out of the lobby, you know, at 3 o'clock in the morning.
That's rating.
I need to see this full thing because this is chopped up a little. I love it though still, but.
How you doing? Terrific to meet you, and thanks for being with us.
Jackie.
We decided to take over his hotel room just to ask you a question. Well, Meadowlands was very successful, as everyone knows. Now, tomorrow in the Garden, do you have any surprises for the fans out there?
Yes, a little bit of surprise. We'll be doing State of Shock along with Mick Jagger. There's a possibility he might come out and join us on stage. And that's going to create a lot of excitement.
Oh, no kidding.
That's going to be a first, isn't it?
It's going to be the first.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Talk about energy. You know, playing the Garden, is there a special feeling to that? That's New York City, that's the mecca of the world almost, in terms of your background.
Are you really psyched up for tomorrow night?
we always get psyched up for New York City. It's like the place, and then one place for us, publicity, press, and playing the Garden means a lot to everybody because it is the #1 concert hall in the whole world. So it means a lot to us.
Now, as you can see, Jackie hurt his knee a little while ago, and he's going to be on crutches for a bit. But we understand that you'll be back with the tour. In how long?
I'd say about a month from now.
In the meantime, you can look forward to hearing him backstage harmonizing with his brother.
Exactly.
That's true. I'll come out once in a while, and I have the sound crew hook up me and Mike on the side of the stage, and I jump in with them and sing harmony with them, and I love it. I just can't reveal from singing with them.
Did not know that.
Well, good luck.
Thank you very much.
Look forward to seeing you tomorrow night.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Now here's what's coming up next week on PM Magazine.
Okay, you guys, I may have to make this quick because my camera's about to die, but wow, wow, and wow. Like, first of all, what an interesting way to present the story. I loved how they showed the Jacksons backstage with the head of security for a long time. I think Bill Bray, right? When he was telling Michael about security, he's like, if security's tight, I'll be tight. I loved how they showed their interaction with the fans. I think a lot of times people forget that Michael Jackson, yes, had people screaming, crying, fainting, but the Jackson 5 had them doing that years before Michael as a solo artist did. And I also loved how they put the spotlight on Jermaine, and they had him kind of explain himself. As you guys saw here, the Jackson 5 left Motown in 1976, and they began with Epic Records, and one of the reasons why they left is because they wanted more creative freedom. They wanted to write their own music. Previously, they were pretty much just recording all songs written by the corporation and re-recording other people's hits, and so I really feel like it was not only important for the career of the Jacksons to move to Epic Records, just like they'd have more royalties, they'd have more creative freedom, yes, but also I feel like it really helps them get into their own. They sang about things that I feel like were so personal to them. Once they were at Epic Records, I think about songs like Can You Feel It, you know, really singing about togetherness and people and how we're all one. Songs like Destiny, songs like Blues Away, which was Michael Jackson, one of his first songs that he ever penned on his own solo that was actually released. So many songs, Man of War, I mean, really, Heartbreak Hotel, like so many of these songs, they really got into their creative groove. Something about seeing the Jacksons and their growth and their progression to superstardom and how people reacted to them, how the world took them in, how they took the world by storm rather, is just so inspiring to me. It's so emotional because you think about their humble beginnings, you think about what a risk it was to go from Motown to Epic Records and then have those later albums in Epic Records totally blow up, and you know, the success of songs like Shake Your Body Down to the Ground like really took them to the next level. And then to see them come together again for the victory tour like this, it was just very interesting, and it made me really honestly kind of jealous. I was like, oh my gosh, I wish that I was there during that era. If you guys don't know, I was born in 1987, so I missed this by several years. I was really only old enough to ever attend anything like in the history era, and there were no history tours dates in the United States besides Hawaii. So I did not get to go there because I was from New York City. I did see Michael Jackson in 2001, and so I did get to see some of this, like, and that, as a big fan of the Jackson 5 growing up, that was like the best moment for me, and I will say that until the end. Like, the best moment of that 30th anniversary for me was the Jacksons part of it, sorry. So I don't know, you guys. I love this. It was really special, again, to watch. Like I said, as a Michael Jackson fan, even if you find yourself like not really gravitating towards the Jackson 5 or Jackson's music, try to take some time out just to look back. You know, look at videos like this, look at compilations of like different tour moments and things. The fans put together some really cool YouTube videos online, so you can check those out. And like, I personally feel like it's a must to really at least try. And even if you don't like it, at least you'll kind of understand Michael's journey a lot better if you're a solo Michael Jackson fan only. And if you're a Jackson's fan, you love this stuff just like I do. So yeah, thank you so much. Someone actually DM'd me to request this video, but I'm so sorry. I looked for the DM and I cannot find it. So I apologize, I cannot give you a shout out, but you know who you are. Thank you so much for recommending this because it made my day. It brought me to tears. I'm probably gonna turn this off and go watch it again. Again, if you guys are not subscribed, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.